Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the hilarious world of Zig and Sharko. You know, that crazy hyena with the mermaid obsession and the buff shark who always cock-blocks him? Yeah, those two. Get ready for some serious laughs as we count down the top 5 funniest moments from the show. We're talking epic fails, overprotective shark antics, and enough slapstick comedy to make you question the laws of physics. This show is like the perfect storm of ridiculousness, and I'm here for every second of it. Trust me, if you're ever feeling down, just throw on an episode of Zig and Sharko, and I guarantee you'll be laughing your head off in no time. But for now, sit back, relax, and let's get this countdown started. Alright, let's kick things off with Zig's never-ending quest to woo Marina. This dude is the king of epic fails, and I'm not even exaggerating. Remember that time he tried to impress her with a bouquet of seaweed? Yeah, turns out Marina's not really into smelling like low tide. And who could forget the classic coconut catapult incident? Zig, my man, you really thought you could launch yourself onto a date with Marina? The look on Sharko's face when he saw Zig flying through the air was absolutely priceless. But you gotta admire Zig's persistence, even if his plans are about as well thought out as a goldfish trying to climb a tree. He's tried everything from disguises to love potions, and somehow he always manages to make things worse. I swear, this hyena could trip over air. Remember that time he tried to set up a romantic picnic for Marina? He literally set the entire beach on fire. How do you even manage that? And then there was that time he tried to write her a love song. Let's just say his singing voice is about as appealing as a choir of screeching monkeys. Honestly, the only thing more surprising than Zig's ability to mess things up is the fact that he hasn't drowned yet. But hey, that's what makes Zig and Sharko so entertaining, right? It's like watching a cartoon version of your own dating life, except with more explosions and talking animals. So next time you're feeling down about your own love life, just remember Zig. At least you haven't accidentally launched yourself into a volcano trying to impress your crush, right? Okay, let's talk about Sharko for a second. This guy takes being overprotective to a whole new level. I mean, I get it. Marina's a total babe, but Sharko's methods for keeping Zig away are just ridiculously hilarious. Remember that time Zig tried to sneak up on Marina while she was sunbathing? Sharko literally popped out of the sand like a muscle-bound jack-in-the-box and sent Zig flying into the stratosphere. And then there was that time Zig tried to impress Marina with his surfing skills. Sharko just casually strolled up on a surfboard the size of a small island and created a tsunami that washed Zig all the way back to the jungle. Talk about making a splash. But the best part about Sharko's overprotective antics is that he's always so chill about it. He's like, yeah, I just launched your scrawny butt over the horizon. What's for dinner? He's got that whole stoic bodyguard thing down pat, except instead of wearing a suit, he's rocking a six-pack and a permanent 5 o'clock shadow. And let's not forget about Sharko's strength. This guy can lift boulders, punch through trees, and probably bench press a small car without breaking a sweat. He's like the Hulk, but less angry and more likely to enjoy a nice day at the beach. Honestly, I think Sharko secretly enjoys messing with Zig. It's like his favorite pastime, right after eating tuna and looking intimidating. So, the next time you see a really buff dude at the beach, just remember Sharko. He might be secretly protecting a mermaid from a lovesick hyena. You never know. Chapter 3. Marina's clever escapes. This mermaid's got brains and beauty. Now, let's talk about the leading lady herself, Marina. She's not just a pretty face. This mermaid's got brains, charm, and a knack for outsmarting Zig that's seriously impressive. I mean, can you blame her? The girl deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for putting up with Zig's shenanigans day after day. She's like a combination of Ariel and a chess grandmaster, effortlessly gliding through the water while plotting Zig's downfall. And the best part is, she always does it with a smile. Remember that time Zig trapped her in a giant clamshell, thinking he finally had her? Marina just casually used her mermaid magic to grow a pearl so big it blasted Zig clear off the island. Talk about turning the tables. And then there was that time Zig chased her through a maze he built on the beach. Marina just whipped out a mirror, hypnotized Zig with his own reflection, and strolled out the entrance while he was busy admiring his handsome features. But my all-time favorite Marina moment has to be the time she convinced Zig that she was in love with a coconut. She even gave it a little coconut hat and everything. Zig fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I mean, you got to give the girl props for creativity. Honestly, Marina could outsmart a supercomputer with a seashell and a smile. She's proof that you don't need brute strength to win. All you need is a little bit of wit and a whole lot of charm. So, the next time you're facing a challenge, just remember Marina. Sometimes the smartest solution is the most playful one. And hey, if all else fails, there's always the option of distracting your opponent with a shiny object. It works for magpies and mermaids, so why not? Chapter 4. Bernie's unexpected hero moments. This crab's got your back sometimes. All right, let's not forget about the unsung hero of the show, Bernie the hermit crab. He's like that one friend who's always there for you, even when you're making questionable life choices. He might be small, he might be a little grumpy, but this crab has a surprising knack for saving the day. Remember that time Zig accidentally launched himself into a volcano trying to reach Marina? Yeah, that happened. Who swooped in to save the day? Bernie! He just casually rappelled down the side of the volcano with a rope made of seaweed and pulled Zig out just in time. And then there was that time Sharko was trapped under a giant pile of coconuts, unable to save Marina from a giant squid. Who came to the rescue? Bernie. He just marched up to that squid, pinched it on the tentacle and sent it running back to the deep. This crab's got guts. But the best part about Bernie's hero moments is that he never makes a big deal out of it. He's just like, yeah, I saved your life. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a nap. He's the epitome of actions speak louder than words. He's like a tiny shelled Batman, always lurking in the shadows, ready to spring into action when you least expect it. So the next time you see a hermit crab, give it a little nod of respect. You never know, it might just be a secret superhero in disguise. And if you ever find yourself in a sticky situation, remember Bernie. Sometimes the smallest creatures can be the bravest. Chapter 5, the hilarious beach party episode, sand, sun and total chaos, and finally, no Zig and Sharko top 5 list would be complete without mentioning the legendary beach party episode. I'm talking about the one where everything that could possibly go wrong goes wrong and then explodes. We've got Zig trying to impress Marina with his dance moves, which mostly involve flailing around like a fish out of water. We've got Sharko accidentally barbecuing everything in sight, including a volleyball net and a couple of palm trees. And of course, we've got Bernie just trying to enjoy a peaceful coconut cocktail while the world descends into chaos around him. This episode is basically a masterclass in comedic timing and physical comedy. There's something about watching a bunch of cartoon characters wreak havoc on a sunny beach that's just endlessly entertaining. It's like watching your wildest party fantasies come to life, except with more coconuts and less awkward small talk. So, if you're ever feeling stressed out, just throw on the beach party episode of Zig and Sharko. It's a guaranteed mood booster, and it might even inspire you to throw your own chaotic beach bash, just maybe skip the exploding coconuts.
First of all, what went through my mind is how stupid am I to actually...
Thanks for watching, bros. I hope you enjoyed this wild ride through Zig and Sharko's funniest moments as much as I did. This show is a true classic, and I never get tired of watching these crazy characters get up to all sorts of wacky adventures. Don't forget to smash that like button if you laughed. Hit subscribe for more hilarious content, and leave a comment down below letting me know which Zig and Sharko moment makes you laugh the hardest. Until next time, stay awesome.